Okay, welcome back to the channel. It has been a weekend for us, but only probably a few seconds for you guys. It's day 17 here. Scarlett's gonna paint, and I'm gonna do the gray water while she paints. Right, Scarlett?
Right.
Okay, I'm gonna show you guys what I've been working on over here real quick. We lifted this in this morning. I'm gonna go ahead and mount this unit down. You can see this unit already actually has all the drawers, so that's all good to go. We don't have to worry about any of that stuff. All right, one other thing I will show you guys real quick is this bed right here. This is a 5-inch like gel memory foam mattress. This thing is ridiculously comfortable. It's a full-size mattress, and then you can see the corners where they curve in. It just kind of compresses down, so any full-size like foam mattress or anything would definitely fit in here. This is what our mattress is in our van, and we love it. So we have included it here, and then this will be 3-inch like high density foam here, and then I think we're going to do 2 cushions, one right there and one right there. So underneath the van, this is my least favorite part without a doubt of these van builds. We have all the plumbing, so right there is the shower, and that runs over and drops into the 16-gallon gray water tank, which is mounted up right here. And then across the way, running on top of the exhaust pipe, is the gray water for the sink. Running along, I use some heat protectant tape. So this pipe is rated for 350 degrees Fahrenheit, which there's no way it'll get that warm right there. And then that runs down around there. Right on the other side of there is actually a P-trap. So I like to put the traps on the bottom of the van just to save space inside of the van. And that runs down and right into here. That top port right there in the center of the screen is going to be open, and that will be the vent port, and also just so you can't overfill this thing, water will start running out of that port rather than back up into the drains. So that is that right there. While Scarlett is over there finishing up the painting, I am mounting the solar panels together over here. A few things to note. One, you want to leave a bit of a gap because these do expand slightly as they get hot. Additionally, a few of you had recommended doing this before rather than putting stainless steel on the aluminum because it will corrode over time, to use nylon washers. So that is what I am doing to attach the stainless steel bolts here. These are just 2 L brackets that I've cut down to size, and then I have holes drilled, and we'll use carriage bolts to hook this up to the roof rack. Each of these are 200 watts, so we got a 400 watt system this time around, which is really nice and should give us a lot of power from the sun. It's a lot easier to just hook these up down here and then transition the whole unit up top. So that's how we're going to do this one.
Alright guys, we've got everything painted. So these are our upper cabinets. That's the back, so that's not going to be seen. Don't worry about that. All our faces. And Seth has been working real hard over here to get our garage area finished and all wrapped up. And it's looking super, super good. Walk us through it, to the garage.
Yeah, so you guys have seen what we've done in the past with water setups and the LED lights and everything. We're trying to be a little bit more practical with this particular van and just minimize as much power draw as possible, since we do have some bigger units like the water heater right here. So this side is the water, that side is the electrical. If you come in right here, you have access to the tank, and this is the fill line right here. So you pop this port open like so. You run a hose and everything. This should be a more effective system than a face fill port because it'll be gravity fed, and then from there the water pump comes out here. This is a little bit easier just from the perspective of you can open this and check the system or add a water line or something like that if you want to do so. So it makes it a little bit more accessible. Over here we have the power. So this little faceplate right here remains open. That is the charge controller right there. The battery switch, on-off switch for pretty much everything in the van. And then this is the power switch for the inverter. You can also access everything here. So you pop this open. You've got all your breakers down in here, the inverter right here, and then the bus bars, positive and negative. Everything's rated for 250 amps, which we should be well under that. But yeah, so that's pretty much how all that works. This is Bluetooth, which is really awesome. So you can actually monitor everything on your phone, check your voltage meter, check how much solar you're getting, all that good stuff. So that's that. And yeah, there's the garage. Everything's nice and boxed up, so you can keep, you know, bikes or whatever back in here and not worry about it messing with any of your stuff. And you still have access to everything and can work on stuff in the future.
Uppers?
Uppers.
Do it.
Paint department's been real busy, huh? Huh, paint department?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright guys, that's a wrap on day 17. We just got back in, but we're pretty exhausted. So we'll see you for day 18 tomorrow.
Welcome back. It's day 18. We're gonna get rolling. Okay, so I am finishing off the electrical here. This is going to be the fuse box. You can kind of see what I've got going on right there. One of the things that's very helpful when you're going to be using a hole saw, which is one of these right here, and I'm going to be using these to create basically pockets down this side and that side, as well as on the bottom here for all the terminals. I found that using a countersink drill bit and drilling out the holes beforehand gives you a lot more accuracy than if you just were to go in with this much larger drill bit right here. So that's what I've been doing. And yeah, I'm gonna finish this up, and then this is going to go to the paint department, just taking a break right now, and then up in the cabinet. Okay, one of the things I did not film, but that Scarlett and I did complete today, is this ceiling strip right here. So you can see we finished the ceiling out, and it kind of curves down around, which ended up looking pretty darn cool. The reason we didn't film it is because I had to steal the battery from the microphone to stick it inside of the stud finder so that we could find the studs to mount all that stuff down. So anyway, that happened. Moving on to electrical, you can see kind of this is my little face piece. That's gonna fit up in the corner where all those wires are coming out of that closet right there. And yeah, you'll have a nice little fuse box and access to a voltage meter and a 12-volt port right here down on the bottom. You can see I cut out all these holes and everything to leave room for the wires. So that's going in. What's going on over here?
Just staining.
This is the partition thing we made earlier.
Looks good.
Yeah, it's coming together. Coming to the end of the day here, I wanted to show you guys what we got done. First of all, you saw a bit of this earlier, but this is our partition wall here to kind of separate the bed from this part of the van and stuff like that. And then this mess has been me wiring this right here. This is actually a pretty cool way to do it. We built this little battery box back here, and everything will sit there. It'll be nice and accessible, easily changeable. And these switches are now wired in, so you can see we got the ones this time that actually are off, and then they light up blue, so you can see what is on. We've got our upper LEDs, lower LEDs on this side, and then we've got the center lights as well. So there's 3 of those. We still need to wire in the last set, which is underneath here, and then probably an LED strip back there. I am pretty sure that is the end of day 18 here in the shop. We're on track. We only have a few more tasks left, so we'll catch you guys for day 19 tomorrow. All right, welcome back. It's day 19 here. We are getting started fairly early with the backsplash. We've got the backsplash in. Just wait. It's gonna be crazy.
We've got a
Someone
haircut.
got a haircut.
A long time coming.
That's a big change. If you guys don't recognize me, and I am gonna get started on doing the cushion covers for these bad boys right here. Okay, the backsplash is finished.
Guys, I wasn't ready for it. Oh.
We were kind of inspired by our floor here, but wanted to make it a little bit more subtle, so we used the gray tiles that ended up matching everything really well. And we just flipped the lights on in here, and it's
Oh
crazy.
my god.
So.
It's so weird because like it literally does not come together until the last minute. Like,
Yeah.
like 5 minutes ago, before we even turned these lights on, I was like, and then you turn the lights on and it's like,
Definitely a game changer. You can see the other thing that happened today was this cushion area. We did the box cushion, same as last time. We got the 45-degree in there and everything, and then these 2 smaller cushions up top right here to kind of create a nice little lounge couch area. All right, everybody. I know it has been scattered in terms of filming today.
and kind of towards the end of this build in general.
Yeah.
You guys got to give us a little break. We're mentally.
Yeah, we're working pretty hard on this one and putting a lot in here at the end, so I think it's been a little bit more difficult to film. And yeah, it's kind of weird at this stage too, because this is when stuff really starts to come together, and we have already put out a van tour at this point by the time you're watching this. So
yeah,
you know, it's kind of like, what do we film, what do we not film? So we've been getting some time lapses, and we took you guys through a little bit of some of the stuff we've done. But if it does get a little bit spacey here at the end, that's why. Anyway, that's gonna be day 19. We really are very, very close to being done with this thing. We just need to decorate and finish out the shower curtain, but just really minor things. So that's gonna be saved for tomorrow or for the next video, whichever one. So
we don't know where we are in the build series. Hope you guys do.
All right, we're out here. We are cleaning up the shop. This place has not gotten cleaned since basically we washed our last van. So we've got quite a lot to clean, and that's the start of day 20 here. All right, everybody, we just pulled the van out for the first time. We're gonna wash it off. We checked some solar stuff. I had failed to do the connections on top correctly. So it's outside and it's ready for, what are we gonna do?
Wash it?
We're gonna wash it. It's disgusting, so.
Alright guys, you know what it is, the test drive for the squeaks, and so far this is definitely the quietest van we've ever built. It is completely dead in here. Can't hear a single thing, which is great. The reason we love building out these ProMasters is the drive quality. We got in this thing, and even fully built out as it is right now, it drives, I would say, comparable to how it did when we brought it back completely empty.
This is like driving a cloud, I gotta tell you. Lewis is quite the tank compared to this thing.
Yeah, don't sleep on the ProMasters. I think if we had to do it again, we've always said we'd keep Lewis, but if we built a bigger van, I think we'd go with a 159 or a 136 ProMaster. All right, we'll catch you when we're back.
What'd you think, Big Mama?
Oh, it's nice.
She likes it.
But this always happens. We get in the vans that we build and we're like, wow, this is really nice. If you're interested in seeing this van in its complete glory, we have our van tour already out and posted. So we post these builds after the van tour. Make sure you go watch that if you haven't already. We're really sure to highlight all key elements of the space in that. So in case you've missed anything, that's the video for you. Other than that, we really hope you've enjoyed this build series. If you can't tell, we were a bit mentally more burnt out on this one than we were on the last, but we still tried to make it something really exciting and interesting for you. So we hope you enjoyed, and we will see you, I don't know when, soon, I guess. I mean, we're gonna do another one, so bye guys.